Okay, a few quick things before you start building the short block. You need to clean the block when it comes back from the machinist. Block's been bored over 30, zero decked. Didn't have much done to it. It had already been cleaned and prepared a few years before. Had cam bearings set in. One was cocked. I removed it and set it in straight. If you do that, you need a cam bearing installer. You clean the block by washing it with hot soapy water until a clean non-lint white towel comes clean while wiping the cylinder bores. I cleaned it last week and wasn't happy that it was clean enough. It can't be too clean, because if you get just a few particles of grit in there, you're in trouble. The only thing I got here is the hidden plug, which is behind that plug there. It's a threaded plug. It looks just like that one there, except it's inside the block. And that's the oil gallery plug. If you forget to put that in, you're going to be real low on oil pressure. As long as you don't accelerate the engine, it'll run forever. But if you accelerate the engine, it's not going to be good. Next, we're going to install the camshaft and check the clearances. Okay, after washing several times, I've dried it with compressed air and blew water out of all the oil passages and all the threads. It's ready to go back in the garage and start being worked on. Okay, after washing, I finished putting in the freeze plugs, which really are not freeze plugs, they're casting plugs from when the engine was cast in iron. Anybody who thinks they're freeze plugs wouldn't use antifreeze. Next, assembly of an engine always begins with the crankshaft. We're going to go ahead and start installing a crankshaft. We're going to take the mains and install the main bearings. Okay, we're going to clean main bearing journals with clean lint-free cloth with lacquer thinner on it to remove any grease from the back of the bearing surface. That's the rear main. This is the thrust bearing. Let's go ahead and install the #1 main bearing. And this video is not really a beginner engine building video, but you just slide the bearing in like scooping ice cream. Make sure the bearing is locked inside the cap tab, and you'll do the same for the caps. Okay, we have the main bearings installed in the saddles. After you install them, you'll see that they're raised above what machinists, engine builders call sitting proud. And when you install the caps with the crankshaft installed, it compresses to the correct size. This is 10 thousandths over main bearing. I'm going to install the crankshaft. First time we install the crankshaft, we're going to install it dry, because I'm going to run some plastic gauge through the journals, and we'll take a look at that. Okay, I camshaft and installed the caps, tightened down to 95 foot-pounds of torque in thirds, starting from Number 3, journal 1, 2, 3 in third.